Hi, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. Many years ago, when I first came on the scene, coming before you, the American people, and people anywhere that might be lucky enough to hear my voice, I wanted you to know that I came from hell in essence. In other words, I've been with the devil, know the devil quite well. And when I come to you, I come to expose the devil and to reveal living without the devil. Now, I spent some time, and the way things are done, you know how propaganda works, and you know how money works, and all of that. And I have none of that, but I do have this message that I've been trying to share with you for some time. I want you to know that mostly everything that you're doing is set up to work against life. In those places where you can see it as being good, it was designed to do just that because that part of it is a part of human nature. But that's just to convince you, to trick you that what is happening is proper. Because even that, as you are being led by an other, what am I saying? I'm saying to you that a young man was shot the other day, killed the other day because of ignorance. I'm saying that nations are engaging and preparing to engage in war because of ignorance. And no matter, people have not understood. But ladies and gentlemen, let me say to you, every last one of you in America are responsible for the chaos that's going on in America. Every last one of you, whatever position you hold, whoever you are, somebody or nobody, every last one of you are responsible for what's happening in America. Now, Donald Trump, he's not responsible. Donald Trump is just the representative, the spokesman, the voice, all of the ugliness, all of the evil that this time represent is embodied. The embodiment of it is when you see that figure, the physical structure, however ugly it can be mustered up, that's what you can see. And why is that? Because that's the American people. That's the American way. Now, I come to tell you that, and I know you don't like to hear that. I come to tell you that you're as lost as you can be. You don't want to hear that. But I also want you to know that you don't know it. You don't even know God. You think you do, but you don't. You don't know the truth of Jesus. You think you do, but you are wrong. Sure, you got scripture, you got biblical books and materials, stuff that you use to equate the truth. And many of you have, grasped it, really talk it. And when you run across people who are ignorant, get them right fast. But see, what you don't understand is the system, everything of the system. It doesn't matter whether it's democracy. It doesn't matter whether you are communist. Doesn't matter whether you are running the show with a gun over everybody's head. It's still the other. And the evidence of it is all of the ugliness that is experienced every day. Nobody can change it. And every last one of you want to live a fantastic life. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to prove something to you, if I may. You got this voice, Donald Trump. Trump thinks is all of that, right? I have admitted, as I said earlier, that I work with the devil. And when I saw Trump getting the energy that he was getting with the American people as he came on the scene. I promised you that I'd watch that guy and I'd reveal as much as I possibly could through the means that I had available to me the evilness of this guy. And I have. That's why I got so many videos. And the truth of the matter is, the more evil he gets, the more you love them. The more you loved him, because the more that was required to hide him, to shadow him, to cover him, you were willing to give it. And right now he walks around with a name, I think, with a king crown on his head, king. I tell you, if he wants to be king, with all that he says that he is, and me, I'm a nobody. I'm just a black boy that came out of the cotton fields of Mississippi. Went to some small, fantastic high school called Amanda Elsie and a great college called Alcorn State University. And came out and walked in the middle of this hell, just like I was part of it. But something happened to me. And in it happening to me, I began to see what was going on around me. And the thing that made it so obvious, I saw the real deal, the way it should be. And so when I came to you, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that the wonderful stuff that every last one of you want has been prepared for you. But it is only made available to you when you receive it. In order to receive it, you have to change. You have to change. You cannot accept this great love being as you are. Saying that you're a Christian doesn't make you a Christian. Going to church doesn't make you a Christian. Even handing out sandwiches does not make you a Christian in the sense of a Christian being an agent of God. Now, it doesn't make you that. You're just another person going through some changes for whatever the reasons might be. If it ain't the real deal, it ain't the real deal. And the real deal does not partner with the devil. No, no. If the system is of the devil, you did it when you didn't know any better. But when you were born again, that indicates that you know better. And the evidence of you knowing better is that you expose that stuff by revealing the way it should be. That's it. That's your evidence. And whatever happens is in the hands of God. Let me say something to the LGBTQZ. Ladies and gentlemen, I really don't know what those acronyms mean or what they represent. I've heard them over and over, but they never meant anything to me. All I saw were people. And I'd like to take this moment, if I may, and say to anybody that falls in the category of which I'm referring, let me get you to know that you are not wrong. You did not make yourself, and you are who you are. And if there's going to be a change, if something happened out of place, if there's going to be a change, that change will come by the one that made you, by the power that is responsible for your existence. I ain't talking about your mom and daddy. Let that power and only that power change you. And the things what people saying around here about what they don't understand, just an expression of their lack of godliness. Their hearts are cold. But so have your heart been. All of the people's hearts are cold because they don't know. Just like you knew what I just shared with you. But most folks don't want to accept that. Doesn't matter what they want to accept. It is what it is. Look, I'm going to end this. I'm not feeling like I'm getting anywhere with this, so I'm going to end it, okay?